Walking around.
I was going to say something, and then I thought I'd have just let that disappoint the customer as much as it disappointed me. Like, I didn't even want to interrupt it. I wanted to just go, fuck that. Is it like, that's when somebody starts up bowling on the wrong foot and ends up dropping the ball somewhere in the gutter. That was just a fucking disaster.
You know the scene?
That was almost as, that...
I sigh.
Sonically,
I sigh more than any other time that I'm winning with you. Like, there's so much sighing.
Sonically, that's as bad as about whatever it is you're about to say. Like, they already had the experience. You're about to describe for them how shitty our show is.
No, you know Pulp Fiction? In Pulp Fiction, when Uma Thurman does all the blow, or heroin, or I think it's the heroin.
She is heroin.
And then he drags her over to the dealer's house, and they get out that syringe and they plunge it into her chest.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like walking the room. It's like having a giant syringe of adrenaline punched into your heroin chest.
Yeah, it's being punctured in the heroin chest with fucking...
Walking the room!
Already off to a bad start. And then it gets worse.
So, listen to this. So, I first of all, someone sent me an email.
And when you say that, you mean actually pay attention to what you're saying.
Yeah, actually.
So that I don't drift off and then bring up something else that I want, like
couple of hobo tank things. Couple amazing hobo tank things. So, someone sent me an email. And their job is to set up like food and like stuff for like events at in like a hospital or whatever.
The person that wrote you, that's their job. Is they set up food at a hospital.
So they were having an event and they set up 2 tables, and all these surgeons were in this other room, and they came out. And they see all the food and stuff, so they just start eating it and taking it. And the guy's like, "No, this is for the event." They're like, "Yeah, deal with it." And they just kept
deal with it.
Like they were literally just like that. Like, yeah, there's enough for everybody. And they just were like fucking taking. The guy's like, "No, I need this." And they literally ate half the food, and so there wasn't enough food for the people.
They're surgeons,
right? Surgeons are fucking upper crust hobo tang, and they always have been.
Wow,
they always have.
Wait,
surgeons and doctors are takers.
Whoa. I didn't see this coming. What is happening?
Don't you know? No, I don't. Do you not know about doctors and surgeons and shit?
I don't.
They have this reputation for being like it's like they fucking did their shit. They did their time, and now they're fucking.
So the world owes them a little bit.
The world owes them, and so they just take, and they're just these. They just have this reputation for just being fucking dicks.
So is it like a thing where they'll approach a table of biscuits and then reach in and you'll go no, and then the guy just goes, "I could save your life."
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So here's the thing.
Chuckle.
Whoa. Hey. Can you cut inside your own chest? I don't think so. I'm having 2.
Yeah, and the thing is like I
wish I had pockets on this fucking doctor's outfit.
There's a whole subculture of hobotang that are well off hobotang. Celebrities, there's a lot of celebrities that just expect to get free shit.
So they take shit.
I'm going to this restaurant, I'm not going to have to pay. Right. Or Scottie Pippen.
Oh, Pippen
was known in Chicago when he played there as No Tippin' Pippin by every waiter in town.
Hobo-tang!
Because he would come in and spend thousands of dollars on food and alcohol and not leave a dime for a tip.
But here's what I'm going to say about him. Pippen. No Tippin' Pippin.
Yeah.
Tightest asshole.
Oh, fuck.
In all of basketball. You know why?
Undomesticated.
You know why? Total gripping.
Total gripping.
No Tippin' Pippin.
Total gripping. No Tippin' Pippin. So
fucking tip. So look, all right. You got your plus. You got your minus. Your minus, dude, don't tip.
Don't tip at all.
Expect shit. However, he's done the work.
Hell of an asshole.
Grip him up.
Hell of an asshole on that Pippin.
Full gripping, no tipping, Scottie Pippen. Buddy, welcome to the game tonight. You're gonna see total gripping, no tipping, Scottie Pippen, and taking it to the hoop.
Oh, he used his asshole off the backboard and put the ball in the hoop.
Look at him scramble out there. That guy's going for another save with his total gripping, no tipping Pippen.
He
also likes the musical Pippen.
You're doing a little bit of Bill Cosby there. Why do a little Cosby?
It's so weird. Neither of us can do accents, yet sometimes they just start happening. Right?
I can do Tim Allen. I can do him really
You can't do them at all.
Yeah, ready?
No.
I like houses. Bam! Fuck, I'm exhausted from doing it so well.
You know what I'm going to get so tired of is the posts when people go, why? Why does he do Craig Ferguson?
They love
Tim Allen.
They love my Tim Allen. So, this story is so fucking LA and so mind-boggling. First of all, people in Land Rovers.
So let's just put a cap on the last thing. Surgeons, Hobotang.
This is another Hobotang story.
Okay.
I'm going straight. I'm keeping on the Hobotang flow. We're still on the Hobotang flow, but surgeons are Hobotang.
Bitch, I know how to do it. I'm clown from the neck down.
You got
Why don't you do it?
So,
clown from the knee down. Clown. Sometimes what I got to do is go. That's Cosby.
I know. It's Cosby corn dogging. Go ahead. I'm going to let you have your little thing.
You got to go with the clown from the neck down.
God damn it.
You go full clear out from the neck down.
You just upset America. The whole world.
Camille.
We were number 11 in the Netherlands. That was
so my wife Camille is in the
Shut up.
Hang on, just one more.
Okay.
Clear out from the neck down. Okay,
so I go to Fatburger.
Oh yeah,
love their burgers.
Fatburger's good.
Right.
Underrated because in Los Angeles there's so much burger.
Yeah.
And look, In-N-Out is pretty much as good as people think it is. But you forget about, and then there's bad. There's Tommy's.
There's Tommy's. Yeah, there's bad.
Eat your own fucking fingers.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's a foot. That's a fucking foot with cheese on it. Right?
Not even.
How about a chili cheese foot dog?
I would not like a chili cheese foot dog. I would actually like a burger. Well, your burger is going to be foot.
But Fatburger, people forget to talk about, and they're famous because of they love to put a fried egg on the top.
Oh yeah, they know what they're fucking doing over there. They're going to experiment. They're going to have a little fun. They fucking know about their extras. They know about their extras.
The thing about Fatburger though is always in a dicey neighborhood.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, this one's in the tranny section.
Oh, did you go to the one right across from the Guitar Center?
No, I went to the one on Santa Monica and Gardner.
Did you know how I immediately knew where to get a tranny? You're listening to Walk in the Room. Clear from the neck down. You go to Fatburger.
So I go to Fatburger. And now, Land Rover drivers are the new asshole. It was Hummer drivers, but now it's Land Rover, and Land Rover is the thing you drive if you're an agent, if you're a manager, like if you're of that ilk. The Beamer's gone; it's now the Land Rover. The producer douchebag, like that's the car of the.
You're a produce bag. You're a produce bag.
If you're a produce bag,
you're a produce bag.
Produce bag. You drive a Land Rover.
Produce bag.
And may I say, when I flew to South Africa, I read on the in-flight magazine or whatever, the guy who makes Land Rovers wrote a little thing, and the guy who first came up with them, and he's like, this is not what they're for, you fucking idiots. Like, he was like against the current use of Land
Well, they're
Rovers.
now made out of the skin of Ethiopians.
That got weird. Is that true? Is that an actual fact?
Well, you can get them in that, yeah. You got enough money.
Now the way this parking lot is situated is it's not like just perpendicular to the street. It's like kind of curved. So when I'm driving up the street, I look and I can literally just kind of pull straight forward into the lot and straight into a spot.
Okay.
Right? So I don't have to like turn right or turn left. I can literally come up the street, hit the driveway diagonally, and just go right into a spot. So there's two spots there. So I'm like, bam. I just pull in, I look. As I'm pulling into the spot, I look over and there's a guy a few cars away in a Land Rover. And it looks like he's leaving the parking lot.
Right.
So I pull in and I park. And I hop out, and I turn around, the dude's like now behind me, and he rolls down his passenger window, and he goes, so that's how you do it? You just pull in? Just pull straight into the spot? You don't look around? And I go, yeah, I just came in off the street, and it wasn't like I was speeding. I just fucking rolled in, and I saw you there, but it looked like you were not moving, or you were leaving. And because also in my head, I was like, because there was another spot over next to him that I saw when I pulled in, so he could have parked there. And he goes, no, I was going to pull into that spot, and you just fucking took it from me. I'm like, well, I don't know what you want me to do here. It wasn't like it was obvious. I saw it from the street and I just pulled in and took it. It wasn't like I zipped in and stole it from you. And he just keeps going with like, oh, so that's your fucking deal. I go, do you want me to take off my shirt so you can use it as a cry tissue? And then now I turned into fucking me. Now I'm like, okay, I tried to have a normal conversation with you and now I'm fucking done. I'm like, do you need a lift to Babytown? Like I just started going to that and he's like, go fuck yourself.
Did he need a lift to Babytown?
He did need a lift to Babytown.
I wish that he had stopped and gone, fuck. What? Yes, I need a lift to Babytown. Did you just ask me if I needed a lift to Babytown?
Yes.
Oh, because I do need to go there.
I actually need that.
Yeah.
Do you have a shirt that I could cry into on my way there?
Yeah.
So now I'm in full mode. I'm like, look at you. You're a fucking classic asshole in a Land Rover, screaming at some guy when there's a spot there and a spot there and a spot there, but you fucking wanted this one. And then I look and I go, oh my God. He wanted to use 2 spaces. This fucking cocksucker is mad at me because I'm pointing at empty spaces and going, why are you parking there? Why are you parking there? Because this motherfucker wanted to park in 2 spots.
Right.
And he's mad at me because he couldn't park like an asshole. Fuck! That's awesome. Oh my God!
I applaud it.
I almost lost my shit. And then I was like, I see what you're doing. Like, you're the worst person ever. You are why people hate Land Rover drivers. And then he rolls up his window and drives away. And I'm just like, oh my God, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, look, dude, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna fucking be an asshole.
Yeah.
And then you're an asshole.
What?
Because you took my asshole situation away from me. Listen to me. I was gonna take 2 fucking spots,
No.
bro.
I was parking the way you're supposed to park.
Brah.
You can still park in the other spot.
Joseph, listen to me.
Oh.
My whore girlfriend and I are coming in for eggs on our burger.
Right?
We're coming in for eggs on our burger.
Yeah,
she's going to throw hers up later. I'm going to punch it out at a gym.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Listen to me.
Right.
I just saw some fucking ultimate fighting.
Right.
And now all I want to do you know what I do? Do you know what I do, brah?
No.
Do you know what I do, brah?
No, I don't care.
I produce housewives of other housewives. The show.
Yes.
Now listen to me.
I love that.
Brah.
Yeah.
I got a tight ride.
I know, but I think you're a douchebag.
My whip needs room. I need breathing room for my whip bra. Cocksucker.
I'm gonna fucking double zone it, buddy.
I love you for doing it, man.
Like,
I love
can you?
You know what you did right there?
But the moment when the realization hit me, I almost couldn't speak because I was like,
but see,
this is so fucking insane.
But that's because Hobotang take more than their share.
Of course they do. But the audacity of getting mad at someone because they parked normally and you want to park like a fucking asshole.
My friend had the best phrase for that. He would say, "Oh, this guy's gonna take his half out of the middle." People that take both sides, right? I'm going to take my half out of the middle. That's what a Hobotang does. He takes his half out of the middle. So you get stuck with 2 quarters that you got to shove together. He takes his half out of the middle. Motherfucker.
I mean, right? Like, the idea that anyone can, just in their brain, go, the fuck you doing, man? I was gonna park like an asshole. Like, he was literally furious with me because I fucked up his fucking douchebag move.
I was gonna be a douche.
I was gonna be a hobo. I was going full tang. And then I go in and I'm like, all right, come on in. He left.
Oh yeah.
Because there were no 2 spots to park in. There were 4 empty spots, but there were no 2 side by side. So he left Fatburger. Do you think he left because I called him out on his shit, or do you think he? Yes. I think he left because he didn't want to park somewhere where he couldn't use 2 spots.
I think it was a combination of both. I think he called him out on his shit, and then he went, "I'm going to Tommy's because there's all kinds of spots." I could park my car sideways at Tommy Burger. And by the way, while I take down Tommy Burger, also went there many times when I was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so...
And that was before Grip 'em Up, so you were basically just a funnel.
Oh, God, dude, I just blow some shit out.
Human meat funnel.
I was no gripping pippin'. I was straight up, and I'd tip too. I would tip. I was straight tipping, no gripping, Scottie Pippen.
You were full on me. You were full on MF, full on me funnel.
Oh, Pippen, why are you going gripping when you don't have to go gripping?
So, because my other response was, the other thing I was thinking was, you know, when you take 2 spots, I mean,
I've never done it.
No, I've never done it either. But number one, it's just a douchebag move.
I couldn't
especially in a place that all the spots get taken.
I drive a Mini. I couldn't take 2 spots if I turned sideways. But when I had the Magnum, which was a big car,
it's a big car. Also,
like a Land Rover, if 2 cars are parked tight, you can't get in.
Yeah,
right.
But that's your deal.
You bought a douche coupe.
You did. You bought a douche coupe. You can't do anything else about it. I call it a douche coupe.
Like, I started thinking, like, that was part of my... I mean, I like the car, but I'm like, this car doesn't work in this town.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense.
Land Rovers don't work in this town.
But I'm taking my half out of the middle.
Yes.
I don't want to take my half out of the middle.
I've seen those guys get keyed.
I can tell you, though, the Land Rover is a really fucking good-looking car.
It's a nice-looking car.
I kind of get it. It's
also like the worst car for the environment that exists.
Totally. I don't get the Hummer. I never did. I never thought they were cool. They always seemed aggravating and stupid.
Yeah, I don't
Look,
either.
The customer may drive any of those cars. You're welcome to it. We'd still be your friend. But I don't get the Hummer. But the Land Rover... The Land Rover is what they used to fucking... Did you remember Wild Kingdom?
Yeah.
They would fucking Land Rover that shit.
Yeah, but that's what they're for. And now they've done the same thing with the Land Rover they did with the Hummer. Now they made it the cool city car.
That's horseshit.
It's horseshit, and it's now associated with assholes in LA because assholes are getting them. So it's...
I would only have respect for a guy in a Land Rover driving in Los Angeles if I saw him pursuing a gazelle.
What about?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes.
Or you just see a leopard flying down the street. You're like, what the fuck? And you go, Land Rover.
Land Rover comes right behind him with a guy in the back with a gun.
Right.
Or just a tranny.
Oh my God.
Hauling ass down Santa Monica.
But in a leopard skirt.
In a leopard skirt.
Yes.
Yeah. Then that's fine. So that was.
You got to tag that shit and bag it.
If you grab him by the horn,
that's what Eddie Murphy said. I was just tagging it and bagging it. I was in my Land Rover and I was just tagging it and bagging it.
If you can get close enough and you grab it by the horn, a tranny, they can't do anything. They just can't. Like they cannot release from that. You grab their horn, you pull them down, you tie them up.
Dude, you grab anybody's horn. You grab my horn, and you got me. I'm done. You got me.
So yeah, that was my hobo tank story. How about that shit? It still makes me a little bit angry just thinking about that guy.
Yeah, but you won.
I did win, but holy fuck.
That was one for our side, dude.
Shit.
Beware the hobo tank.
God damn it. I'll be right back with something else that's stupid.
You're listening to Walk in the Room with Dave Anthony and Greg Merrand. I'm a tall man who's from England.
Go ahead. Fuck,
when this airs,
when I mail him,
there'll be a for a moment you will think, no matter where you are in the world, that you heard the phrase "that's it" said by millions of people, or at least the people listening to the show.
Like I nailed it.
No, that's people quitting. Everyone's going to quit at once. They're going to go, that's it. And it'll be like this. It'll be collective. It'll be said by, what do we have? A couple thousand people listening to our podcast? A couple thousand people at once. So you'll hear it all over the world. We'll go, that's it.
So then it's a bookmark. Then it's a benchmark. Then it's a fucking big thing. So it's great.
It's a benchmark?
It's a benchmark, bookmark. It's like a thing that happened.
It's a shit stain. It's a shit stain.
It's a shit stain.
It's like when you get up and there's like, oh, why is there shit and blood in my underwear? Because
that's never happened. Yeah. I've never thought that. I've never ever thought that.
It's exactly like that.
No.
Yeah. And pizza grease.
No.
Yeah, pizza grease. Outer ring pizza grease.
Boy.
Second ring blood.
Before you got sober, your life was awesome.
I remember when I first got... One of the first things I said to somebody at a meeting was, boy, it's nice to take a solid shit, huh? And she just went like this. Yep. It's nice to take a solid shit. Hey, if you're not taking a solid shit, you might be a drunk. That's all I'm saying. We help people on this program. On the program, Dave, we help people.
You don't.
I help people all the time by being here. Inspirado, dude. Inspirado. Inspiration.
If you say
Inspirazione.
again.
Inspirazione.
I'm going to pick up 2 sledgehammers and bring them together on your skull.
Rafa,
Did you have something
Nadal,
to say?
Rafael Nadal would say,
I don't know that.
Inspirado. Plays
Okay.
fucking tennis.
I don't give a shit.
He's the
about
fucking
tennis.
best.
And
He's
your wife
about to be-
loves tennis.
She loves it. I love it too.
I don't
Love it too. Love it too.
give a fuck.
Pop.
Okay, so what were you going to talk about before I
I don't fucking remember. Something.
we were coming into this.
About the fucking, oh yeah, on the Facebook page, Genius Repost. If you see something good, repost it over in the discussion segment, because Dave and I are making a collection of shit. We're trying to collect. We're collecting your art. We're collecting things. We'll let you know why later, but I just feel like there are so many fucking funny, smart people when they post, and that now the page is like 3 posts every hour, so the page moves really quick and you lose things. And if you see something that you like, you can put it over in the, I have a thing called Genius Repost, and just repost it. I mean, and then go read that fucking shit. Go read some of the shit people have done.
The discussion is really exciting. It's really going off.
The discussion? The discussions always start off with like somebody saying something like, what's your favorite this? And then it's just rape, murder, poop, I'm not wearing my pants.
Oh, God.
Does everyone have their clothes on? You know what I mean? It just goes
it's
to...
when you set out to do something different than the Insane Clown Posse, and then you create an Insane Clown Posse.
But at least it's well sorted. We have. That's what I mean. If you look at this podcast and its followers, or any group and its followers, I was trying to explain the show to somebody the other day who knew nothing about any of this stuff. It was an older guy. He was in his 70s, and explaining to the podcast. Yeah, and he was really interested. This is when I went back to my wife's grandmother's funeral.
Okay.
And this is one of the guys that was there, a cousin or a friend, whatever. Anyway, just someone in this enormous family. Anyway, he was couldn't have been more fascinated with. Just one of those guys is interesting. Tell me all about it. Wanted to hear all about it. And when I told him about our whole thing, he goes, like the Grateful Dead.
Oh, God, what?
Now,
what kind of?
after I hit him in the throat,
Yeah.
I helped him
I
up.
like the idea of you losing fingers to diabetes.
It's fucked up. I helped him up. But he was like, they would give their shows away for like...
Oh, yeah.
Get people in, tape them, have the shows, just come to the... You know what I mean? Like they
make money off the concert.
Yeah. So we're not doing anything. We're the Grateful Dead of podcasting. No, we are making money.
Hey, are we going to sell a vest? Let's do this.
Like a Kevlar vest?
We have no products. Except all we sell is a vest. Why the fuck not? Like a fucking vest and a pair of socks.
You can get both. You can't buy. You have to buy
Can't
both.
buy them separate. Can't buy them separate.
Here's the socks. It's funny,
and we call them vest socks.
Oh my god! And you get a pair of women's tennis socks with a little ball on them and a vest, like a man's vest.
Yeah, men's vest.
Yeah, that would be kind of on some level. That's clown from the neck down. Because clowns wear vests.
It's a little bit Clockwork Orange.
It's fucking. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Clockwork Orange just reminded me of this. So I do this corporate birthday event for a guitar company, and I do stand up. And
is it a big guitar company? Like, what's the?
They're called Schecter.
How many people are there? Is it a?
It's probably 80 people.
So let's say 7,000.
So it's just for make this story sound fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is just a quick story.
Is this in Orange County?
No, we did it right around the corner at the Federal Bar, right around the corner.
Oh,
I talked about it before.
FB, sure.
So I do some of the it's the guitar, all guitar people. So I do some of the uncool stuff and whatever, blah blah. And I talk about being old, and I point at a guy in the front row, and I always say, when I'm talking about chicken situation or whatever, I go, you know what I'm talking about, and everybody laughs because I picked out an old guy. So the show's over now. I'm walking outside, and I'm leaving.
Can you do that?
And this guy comes up to me. And he goes, well, you're a right cunt. I go, what? He goes, you're a right fucking cunt, aren't you?
Yeah.
And he goes, do you know I am? And I said, no. He goes, I'm Pete D from the fucking Addicts. Now, the Addicts were one of the first 5 punk bands out of England. And they dressed up like droogs and wore clown makeup.
Well, tell me what
they were.
What are
from, you just mentioned Clockwork Orange.
Okay.
So they wore bowler hats, white clothes, and but then they had Joker faces.
Sure.
They were insane.
Who wouldn't?
And they were one of the first 5 punks. And he goes, yeah, you're a fucking cunt pointing at me saying I'm old. But I am. So right before I thought I was going to die.
That's like a trick.
Yeah. He fucking threatened me, called me a cunt, and then said he was old, and then explained the whole punk scene in 5 minutes. He goes, the whole thing was just a bunch of fucking sex fiends that liked bondage weird. That was it. Malcolm McLaren was a fucking homo, and we all hung out, and then there was bands, and that was it. And fucking, and he was a puff, fucking Malcolm, and fully shit, and we went to his store, and we knocked all his shit down. He goes, you're the Addicts, you're awesome, and then I met Vivienne Westwood, and that's it. I was like, wow, that was... You just explained the history of punk. That's it, right?
You met a crazy clown at a parking lot.
I met a crazy clown in the parking lot on PT, the Addicts.
Now...
You're a right cunt. And then he invited me to a barbecue at his house.
I think
we're going to go. You and I are going to go.
We're going to go.
Long Beach, we'll go. Yeah. We have to go.
I might get murdered.
The guy is fucking nuts. And his girlfriend was standing there going, like, doing that thing with grabbing him. She goes, you see how I'm doing the not talking? She goes, you see how I'm doing the not talking thing while I'm grabbing his elbow?
You can't do a not talking thing to a punk legend.
Punk legend.
You can't tell punk legends.
Such a punk legend that when I told you who he was, you went who? Everyone does the same thing because there was.
But
Clash.
That's what punk is,
right? But there was the Clash. There was the Clash. There were the Sex Pistols. There was Generation X. There were these guys. You know what I mean? Like there was just those first bands, and the Addicts were right there. But they're still playing.
You're a guy. You're one of the few guys that when he said, I'm so-and-so from the Addicts, you immediately knew who it was.
I was like, oh, God, yeah. But I didn't when I picked on him because I'm blind and I couldn't see who he was. And,
I would have said, who gives a shit, old man?
Right. Do you mind if I gob in your face? Do you mind if I gob in it? I'll spit right now. I'll fucking gob in your face, you right cunt.
You can't anymore.
Are you Dave?
You can't even.
You Dave from Walking the Room?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a fucking cunt, you are.
See, but
I've heard it. Blah, 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 blah.
I know that in your little culture, cunt is actually an endearing phrase.
That's right. I want to fuck you. God blow you. Can't blow your penis.
I don't understand
Can't blow on
right. I don't.
Terrible at blowjobs. I actually blow on them.
I'm not.
Now I've changed this whole thing.
I'm not interested in.
I like to blow.
You're a terrible punk legend.
I'd like to blow on your cock. I would like to. You take it out. Listen, let's say it was in your pants and it was warm, and you wanted it to cool down. I could blow on it.
I don't want.
Isn't that what it is, right?
No, none of this is what it is.
Okay. I apologize.
No, you don't.
No, no.
No, you don't mean any. They don't mean any of that. So, how come you don't tell me about when you're doing these events until after? Just like you say to me that I never tell you shit. And then I always hear about this shit after you've done it.
Because this was a birthday party, and I didn't know how it was going to go. Because you performed at those kind of things where you're like, I'm performing at a birthday party at 11.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was a corporate one, even though it was the... And
Actually,
these guys are great.
I've never performed at a birthday party.
Have you not ever done a birthday party? It's weird. Because you're doing
paid?
stand-up... Yeah. Grant Lee Phillips called me. We had done Largo together, and these guys had seen us, and this guy was an old comedy fan who booked the show, and I talked about him before. He's the one from Human Drama that had the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Johnny, and this was the best part of it, if I can be honest with you. So he calls me up, he goes, hey man, he's so funny because he's a dude from Jersey, and I can't do that accent, but he's like an East Coast dude.
Well, are you a fan
he was a
of
goth.
Human Drama?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know who they were. I mean, I knew. I watched them. I was like, oh yeah, they're fine. Like they were somewhere in between The Cure and Gene Loves Jezebel. But what's so funny is the dude's a total dude.
Yeah.
Like but he sung in a gothy band. Right? You know what I'm saying?
I can't take that shit.
Right?
I can never handle it.
He's a guy. He beat a guy down in front of Largo and stopped one of the White Trash Wins Lotto shows because somebody fucked with him. He's that guy.
Oh, yeah.
But he sang in a gothy band. Right? He sang in a gothy band. And he's such a nice guy and really funny and very cool. Anyway, he calls me and said, is there anything I need backstage? I'm like, backstage at a birthday party? I didn't realize it was actually going to be a little theater. But I was like, no, I'm fine, man, a cup of coffee. And then I kiddingly said, and I assume that there'll be free guitars. And he goes, what, do you want a guitar?
What?
And I said, yeah. He goes, go look at our website, see if there's anything you like.
Shut the fuck up.
So he gave me this thing called the Ultra 3
It's got three necks. It's got three necks, right? It's a three-neck guitar.
It's got three necks. And they all go in different directions.
Well, that's all it is,
and then there's a hole in it that you can fuck because you like it so much.
Why does it have to go to such a bad place?
Because I like to ruin everything. I want it to never work again. Anyway, so I got it. They gave me a really beautiful guitar. You can see it on the Reigning Monarchs page. But yeah, so he gave me a guitar.
What's the retail value?
It's like $700.
Wow.
And he invited us all over. He invited, and then he came to Starfish Circus, so he loved it.
Yeah.
And then he invited Mike and I, and brought Laramie, my buddy Laramie, and we went over and hung out at his factory. And he told us stories and was super cool. And they were really, really nice, really nice. And there's a Pete D model. That's why he was there. There's a fucking. It says cunt on it.
It says cunt.
No, but they make mostly metal stuff. Like they make guitars for Avenged Sevenfold. That's who they make. Okay. They make guitars for guys in bands that Brian likes. That when I get in his car, I have a headache before the song has started.
Yeah, Brian. When I was at a show with Brian, the lead singer of the Deftones came up and
Chino.
And said,
they're
hey,
fucking
man,
great.
How are you? And it's like he totally knows Brian, and they talk for a minute, and then he walks away. And Brian, I go, who was that? And he goes, it's the lead singer of Deftones. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know any of that stuff.
Right.
I don't know.
No. And they're fucking great. The Deftones are great. Yeah, those guys. And those guys.
Brian, do you like Coldplay?
But you know what the thing is? Those guys love Brian because they've never had their comedian.
Right.
Like that's their toy. Right? These guys have been catered to specifically by Brian, and they're so pleased because the thing you have to know about metal dudes are the nicest people in the world.
They are.
Metal dudes have always been cool.
Except for the Norwegian guys who burn churches.
They're not as nice. And yet, that's just when they're doing their thing. But if you ever fucking got one of them to play chess with you.
Or he also shoots puppies out of his ass. Right? When he's not burning churches.
But the metal dudes are always nice. They're always like, hey, what's up, bro? Mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Metal fans, I'm talking about guys in band. I'm talking about metal guys in bands.
Yeah.
Metal fans, depends.
Well, some metal guys are douchebags.
Yeah. But
I met Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie was always a fucking dick to me, so.
Zombie is a different story because Rob Zombie is a full-on, like, machine of all things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got
the band, and he's got...
He paints, and he's got his movies.
And he ruins the Halloween movies with using a backstory for Michael Myers, something that was never fucking needed. That's what was great about him, is that there was no backstory. It was a fucking unknown monster.
Right, but that's just...
You don't give Michael Myers a backstory.
But whose real backstory do you think that was? I think it was Rob's. I think Rob was doing a little soul searching there. Am I wrong? Soul searching!
Oh, God, fuck. Oh, I almost shit myself.
He was at Brian's wedding. I met him. He was nice briefly. I know some people that.
I went to Brian's bachelor party and Rob Zombie's there. I've hung out with Rob Zombie a couple times. He's never been nice to me. He's one of those guys that's nice to people that are in the room that are more popular. The Patton and the. I remember sitting. I was sitting at the bachelor party, and I think it was Boris, and we were both talking out loud to each other about how mean Rob Zombie was to us, and Rob Zombie was right there, but he was so not listening to us that it didn't matter.
But here's the thing, and I'm going to be honest because I know that this happened. He might not like you, Dave, because you can't walk up to him, and I know you did this, and whisper in his ear, "You're not a zombie."
Yes, you can. Why not?
No, because he thinks he's a zombie. He thinks he's
not a zombie.
I don't know why you would think someone who thinks they're the undead should be kind.
I think that all the undead should be. I think that I'm friends with all the undead. I've always been friends with the undead. Most undead are very cool. Most undead are very nice people. Hey, and now Brian's gonna be mad at me for saying this. Whatever. Brian's a nice guy.
Brian's the best.
Yeah.
Brian's fucking awesome. He'll be all right. We can't all like everybody.
No. Was that a segment?
Brian didn't even know the name of my band. So he doesn't like everything.
When did he not know the name of your band?
He said, when you play with your we were talking about it, I think, like a couple of days before.
He said the guy, the Tiddlywinks. The guy's
something like that, yeah. And the man,
the guy
that plays in the thing. You're in that. You know that thing you're doing? It's cute.
The Rainies.
Yeah.
And then what did you say to him?
I just ignored it. What am I going to do? What am I going to say? We play surf music.
Have you called people on it? Have you ever had someone who didn't know your name and you just sit there and
my name, my personal name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you fuck with them a little bit, or do you say, have you ever let someone hang there with it? That's kind of a good time.
Well,
like
my,
if you've known
my
someone
last
for a
name,
while.
my last name, I always give people
No,
the
fuck
benefit of the
nuts
doubt.
is not something
It's a
like
fucking
everyone
worst.
knows. Fuck
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah. But there was a guy called me. There's a guy called me Jeff for a while, and I just was like, "Yeah, I'm not Jeff." I went, "Dude, I'm not Jeff." He goes, "What?" I go, "It's not Jeff. It's Greg." And I've said Greg a few times. So somebody.
Who's your manager?
I feel like it was someone that worked for. Who was the guy that made all the? Who was the guy that worked? Who made Mr. Show? Who directed Mr. Show?
Oh, douchebag. The guy who stole the money from me. Miller.
Somebody that worked for Troy Miller kept calling me Jeff.
Yeah,
he kept calling me Jeff when we were making the lemur. He kept calling me Jeff.
Tall blonde guy.
I don't remember who it was. He was just like Jeff, and I finally was like, "Dude, it's not Jeff." And no offense, but this is sort of my project. Mm-hmm. Like if I was working on the project and coming in every once in a while, but I've been here every day, and I'm not Jeff. And
I see Troy Miller pop up on Facebook. It says, "Hey, this person's friends with a lot of people you're friends with," and I always want to click on it and go, "Hey, man, can I have that $30,000 now?"
What does he say?
He never says anything because I've never done it. Took my scripts and put his name on it and turned it in. Motherfucker!
That ain't right.
You're listening to Walking the Room.
Welcome back to Walking the Room.
Well, it's not good.
Jazz version, walking the sky, Shona pineapple down.
No jazz show.
That fucking here's what's hard about that for me is that it hurts me too.
Good.
I also hate it, but not as much as you do.
No, I think that
Scatting makes me fucking stab.
I want to actually scat.
Remember, here's something that
Scatting makes me want to scat on
Here's
you.
something that some of the listeners missed from the Starfish Circus. What I want to do is I want to split you open, rip your chest out, and do the fucking boobly oobly in your guts.
Yeah, say it again.
I want to fucking slice you open.
Can I say something about cutlers?
Pull your lungs apart.
No, I heard it.
Shove my face inside your entrails and go blah 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 blah.
I'm unconcerned.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm not concerned about it. So, I was at home. This is last month. I was at home and I tweeted, and I forgot to thank this. I thanked this person on Twitter, but I just tweeted, "I want a Kindle." And somebody was like, a cuddler was like, "I'll fucking buy you one." And I was like, "No, what? Seriously?" They go, "Yeah, and how can we do this?" I was like, "Well, just go to my Wish page on Amazon. Fucking bought me a Kindle and sent me a Kindle."
Oh my god!
And I mean, it's like the greatest thing I've gotten in a while.
There's
I fucking love it.
I have two takes on that.
Yeah.
One is that cuddlers are the fucking shit. Because
awesome.
I'll be honest with you, I've not requested anything. I don't want anything. But dude came to our show from Texas.
Yeah.
A couple days after his father passed away.
Yeah.
So that's
amazing.
That should be enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gave gifts.
I brought you a pedal, a guitar pedal.
Yeah, he got me a book about prison.
Dude, why?
He brought me a book about prison.
I don't get it. But here's what I worry about. Have you turned into a porn star?
What? Oh, because of a Wish page? I've always had a Wish page because...
For Heather.
No. Well, for Heather uses it. But I used to write on Suicide Girl.
Yeah.
And they all have Wish pages. So I just made a Wish page.
So you are a porn star.
It's like a joke.
Oh, because that's the thing. Because I follow 2 or 3 adult stars.
19, 2, 3, 19, whatever. I mean, it's in there.
25,
28, 30,
34,
400.
They follow
somewhere in 2 to 400. I follow.
I follow stars. I don't. How many people do I follow? I follow 2,000 people. 4 of them are cuddlers.
2 are just straight vaginas.
One of them is a vagina that eats gifts. So you send it something from its wish list, and then she puts it on the floor, and the vagina. No, not first. It crawls across the floor first. She makes a video, and it goes, and then it. just girls.
It is very.
There's a dude porn star on there that does the same thing where he fucking just grip them.
A lot of people.
He can walk across the room on his asshole, and then he'll suck your gift up into his butt.
Lot of people have
into his butthole.
A lot of people have ass or vaginal. Well, some people just the vaginal secretions absorb the gift.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have that, and a lot of people are just.
Did you say vaginal?
Vaginal. That's vaginal.
It's vaginal. It's vaginal.
Boom! You are in the doctor's office. Okay.
Yeah. And also, we got some chocolate a while ago.
Let me just say, also later she sent a tweet, and it said, well, now I feel kind of creepy I sent you that, which is funny. But it's so fucking kind.
Dude, you're painting houses.
That anybody did that. I know.
It's off the charts.
Well, that's the thing. I'm painting houses. I'm in massive debt, which is what we're going to talk about in the segment of how I got into debt. Yeah, so
it's off the charts, and it's all appreciated, and it's all but you know what the thing is, the thing you can do the most, just keep listening to the show.
Yeah,
that's all you really are required to. The only requirement for membership is to listen to the fucking show.
Listen to the show, and
you don't have to buy
the $7,000 gold-plated shoes
that I have on my I have a thing called a gush list. On my gush list, which is where you can gush, and send me things and gush about how great I am, or just gush from your vagina or butthole.
And I still want the calves of Cameron Diaz. Just the calves. I just want the calves.
Chicken legs. Do you know that at Largo one night she was so drunk? This is why I will always respect Flanagan. Flanagan is the guy who runs Largo, and you hear about him a lot here because he's fucking been great to me, and he's just been great to us. And we were doing a show at Largo years ago. I was in this play called White Trash Wins Lotto, which was a musical about Guns N' Roses, and it was all written in the style of Gilbert and Sullivan music. Their original songs about that scene. It was genius, and people loved it, and lots of people went. One night, there was a lot of Hollywood people started coming. One night, Cameron Diaz came with Danny DeVito. They were both late, and she was so drunk that Flanagan went, she can't be in the show. Can't have her in the house. She's drunk to be in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Now, to her credit, she didn't come in. But also, to his credit, that, she was then, still is, was a megawatt star, big star. Apparently pretty fun. Every person I know who's ever met her said she's really cool and a bit of a partier, but fun and funny. But was just so shitty, and he was like, can't have her. Can't have her. People pay Cameron Diaz to go to parties. Yeah. People pay. Not Danny DeVito. People ask Danny DeVito if...
No, I pay him to go in my garage.
Can I use you as an ottoman?
I pay him to sit in the corner of my garage, so when people walk in, they go, "Oh God, is that Danny DeVito?"
Now let's go back to the story. I want to set the scene then, because when I first started doing this show, White Trash Wins Lotto, you and I had just I was also doing what would be like this, our radio show together, and I lived over on Genesee,
on the street I currently live on.
Yeah, and you had just moved back from New York, and you were living 5 blocks away.
Well, yeah, like 6, 7 blocks away with my then fiance.
Yes,
Jenny. She's an interesting character. I was soon to learn why she was the way she was, but remember we talked about how she would walk to work and she would never come home without shampoo or different items. We had no money, but she's always buying shit, and it was anytime she walked by a store she had to buy shit, and I was always like, what the fuck is happening? Why are there 32 shampoo bottles in the shower?
Have you smelled your hair?
Yeah, no, my hair smells like it smells like dead raccoons.
It's sour.
Yeah, but that's
but if you put Himalayan salt on them,
no, my whole head just shrinks. So, and I remember the time our producer Perry said, "Oh, that's going to be trouble." When I was talking about her
coming home with stuff all the time,
buying shit.
Yeah, and then we wrote Perry off as a you're an old square.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about.
You have old ideas about how women are.
Come on.
Yeah.
So
we were always wrong about him.
Now I figured we were getting.
He's
married.
A woman. Perry, I hope whatever you were drinking, right then, I hope you spit it out of your mouth.
Oh God, I hope so. So we were getting married, so I figured we're engaged. So at this point, at some point you sit down and you go, what's the money situation? Well,
Right.
she says she's got this credit card with all this debt on it, like $10,000. And I go, what rate are you paying? And she's paying like 35%. And I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Put it on this credit. Put it on my credit
Did
card.
she get her credit card from a bubblegum machine?
Well, I should have thought why she would have that, because she had
That's one of those ones that people mail to you and then you signed up for. In the old days,
she had terrible credit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
that's why she got that one.
Right.
So I didn't even think of that. So I go, we'll put the debt on this credit card. You'll pay it off, and we'll go from there, because then it'll have like 3%.
Right.
So you do that. Now, a couple months later, I'm in bed. I hear her crying and screaming. And I get up and I go in the living room, and she's totally freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? She says, these guys are going to kill my dad. And I go, wait, what? I'm sorry. And she goes, he owes them money. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, what's happening? She says when he heard we were engaged, he got very excited, and he felt bad that he couldn't afford a wedding for us,
right?
As the bride's father traditionally does.
Sure.
So he had an awesome plan.
I love it.
He lived right off of Mott Street over there in Brooklyn, which is where, or not Mott Street. What's the one in Brooklyn? Anyway, there's one in Brooklyn where all the gangsters are. He lived right off there. So he went to the gangsters, and he said, I would like to borrow some of your money.
Sure.
And they said, great.
How'd they say it?
Yeah.
That'd be okay. Want some money?
You want money?
No. Is Tim Allen
for you?
Was this Tim Allen in the mob?
Yeah,
Is he in the mob?
Yeah.
I recognize you, Tim Allen, that time. It was awesome.
Listen to me. Listen, you guys. They're very simple. I'm from Long Island. But it's fine. I can loan you a certain amount of money and also a pink guitar.
Okay. Yeah, so they're like, hey, how much do you need?
How about it? You want to buy a dollhouse?
$5,000.
Okay.
And then he goes to the track.
No, fuck. Why? Because
he needs to buy a wedding.
Is he in a fucking...
This is an awesome plan.
What movie is he in?
This is an awesome plan. He's going to take that $5,000 and turn it into like $50,000 and buy a fucking wedding for his daughter.
Is that how you do it? Do you just take it to the track?
Yes.
Right?
He bet on a fucking pony.
Oh, wow.
So he loses all the money.
On what was the horse's name? Auspicious Mike? I put all my money on Auspicious Mike.
He put all the money on a horse named Loser.
Look, here's the deal. You want to turn this money around? Put it on Big Cheeses.
Big Cheesy?
No, Big Cheeses.
Oh, Big Cheeses?
It's Big Cheeses.
Big Cheeses.
To place in the fourth.
Okay.
To win.
All right, I'll put the money on
Big Cheeses.
Okay, I get it. I hear you.
Or Brenda's cock.
What? Jesus. Okay, so
again, we apologize for the accents.
Now we've jumped forward in time.
Yeah,
he's been paying off the whatever it is.
The $5,000 that he used,
100% on this loan. And so you never pay it off.
Right.
You're just paying
all the time.
Now he can't pay it, and now he has no way to pay. Like he's out of fucking money, which is surprising from a gentleman with such a quality financial plan for the future.
That's a great one.
So this is now she has gotten a call from the mafia. That's why she's crying.
Got it.
Because the mob has called her up and said, your dad needs to get on a train.
That was good.
And he needs to come out to Long Island, and we're going to take care of him. Unless we get some money.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yes, they've called her.
What does he have to get on?
He's got to get on a train.
Where's he going?
He's going to Long Island.
I look forward to seeing him. We're going to blow his mind with some solos first before we throw him in the water.
So now she's in a panic, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck is happening? Number one. And she tells me how he borrowed the money, what he did. And I'm like, okay, that's retarded, but I think we should start out with trying to save your dad's life or his legs or whatever is about to happen.
Yeah.
And he calls up crying because he says they're going to break his legs. Like he has to get on a train. That's the sad thing, is that he has to provide the transportation to go to get his legs broken or his life ended. Like,
what if he does?
They don't even send a cab.
I love it. I wish that these guys were so stupid that he's like,
I'm not getting on the train. Well, then you're not getting your fucking legs broken. But I don't want to get my legs broken.
Hey, it's the 4 o'clock. It's an express. You take the train.
I'm not taking the train.
No, you come out here, we break your legs.
If I don't come out there, you won't break my legs because apparently you can't take the train to me.
I don't like to drive. And I don't like public transportation. You just come out here, I break your legs.
I like someone that's so intimidating that they'll get you to come to them to kill them.
Yes.
Listen, I'm not good with the cleanup. So if you will come to the dumpster, well, we're going to shoot you in the face.
Just get off at the stop called murder. So,
stop called.
You take the train from the Atlantic Avenue and you get off at murder. So, can I get off at broken legs? No.
Here's the thing. You take the death train.
Yeah, take death train
to murder.
To murder, you get off. I murder you.
And then I get on the train and go to pizza. At that point, I'm pretty hungry.
Hey, I'm gonna make a meatball when you're dead. Huh? You like a meatball?
I hope it like I know Tompkins isn't listening, but I hope like some of the super ego.
Yeah.
Some of the people that can really do characters and voices are just listening to this fucking grabbing their ears just like they're so hurt. It's like watching babies play with a gun. Stop!
Okay, so that's the plan. And now she needs the money to stop her father from being murdered or having legs broken. So I'm like, I don't need to, I don't know what the fuck is happening. So we'll figure this out. And then I guess I'll talk to one of these guys. So I talked to a mobster on the phone. And he's like, okay, so you're going to be able to pay this debt? I go, yeah, no, I'm going to pay it. He goes, so I don't think you hear what I'm saying. When I say you're going to be able to pay this debt, the debt is yours. It's no longer his. I go, okay.
Do I have to get on a train?
I just want to pay the debt. I don't want to get any weird verbal contracts. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. I prefer to just give you the money. Can we not do the thing where it gets very weird?
What's your name?
Dave.
Dave?
Yeah.
I want you to go get on a train.
Uh-huh.
No, scratch that. Too long. Go to a bank.
Okay.
Get in a line.
Yeah.
When you get to the front of the line, go to the lady.
Okay.
Scratch that. It's too long. How am I going to get the money?
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's the crazy thing.
Right?
So I go, okay, so how can I... How do I get you the money? Yeah. He goes, well, you know how to wire money? You just go to your bank and I'll give you a bank account number. So I went to the bank and I wired the mob my whole fucking savings, all the money that I was saving.
What was the debt? So what was the total at that point?
It was like that he owed.
Yeah,
it was like $5,000.
So total $5,000. They just let you clear it.
Yeah,
you didn't have to pay any interest.
Cleared it. No. I just had to pay off the debt, and then he was free to try to think up some other way to pay for the wedding.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
that's amazing.
So then I go home, and it's all over.
Go back to your house.
I go back to my house. And, it's just been this fucking crazy couple of hours.
I remember this.
I don't know what's happening. And I go in and I go... And at this point, I'm like, well, her father is fucking out of his mind.
Yeah.
And that's, like, bad. And then I walk in, and she's crying, and I go, what the fuck is with your father? And then it just all comes out. He used to steal her money. Her mom would give her money to hide in her sock drawer. Her dad would steal it. Nobody in his family talks to him because he would steal it. He's been a degenerate gambler his whole life. Like, it's this whole fucking thing. And then it all comes into place. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's why she's bad with money. That's why money literally doesn't make sense to her.
Right.
Like, it literally didn't make sense.
Yeah, she had no model for what it was.
And at that point, I was like, we're done. Like, it literally, like, there was a fucking switch. It went shunk, relationship over. Like, it just fucking, like, it was just done at that moment. Completely done. And then, so then over the next couple of months, You know, it slowly wound down, and then she moved back to New York. And then I was left with like $15,000 worth of debt.
From her.
From her. All from her.
That you
and I always had my own little bit of debt, but
right.
I would, you know, you'd get it down and it'd build up a little bit because I was a stand-up, going on the road and all that fucking shit. So I would always have this debt that would go up and down, but it was totally manageable. And then once that hit, totally unmanageable. Like it just went and totally fucked me. So that's how I got into the situation I am.
So when people say to you, why are you painting that house? You say, listen to segment 3. Because I don't have the time to tell you this, and I can't do characters when I have a paintbrush in my hand.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And I used to get really fucking mad about it. Like I used to be like, she's got to fucking pay me off. She's never gonna pay me off. That was never gonna.
Yeah.
And, unless we were getting married and she had a fucking job, which, like one day I got a Lexus commercial, and she came home and told me she quit her job, and I was like. It's a fucking car commercial running for 2 weeks. But
you want to know something? I remember that. I quit my job, too. That was a good commercial, dude. I quit my job. Because what I realized is you just got work in show business.
Yeah.
Daddy's paying for everybody.
One time when he sent all his shit out from New York...
Jenny and I went out and bought blankets.
I don't want to... No.
We went out and bought sheets.
When we were first living together, he sent a bunch of his shit out from New York, and in one of the boxes he just put a bunch of junk, and he got insurance for it, and then it was like supposed to be damaged when it got there, and like he's like asking us to get money for it, and I was like, no, I don't know what's happening right now. Like there were so many little clues that I just didn't fucking see that all led to me paying off the mob.
But here's the thing, like not to swing it back to, but like. There is shit, and I admire you for this because obviously it worked out for you. And to be fair, she was very funny and in a lot of ways a pretty cool person.
Yeah,
Jenny was cool. She had her moments. You know what I mean? And we did a lot of stuff with me and Amira in early days. I just gotten married, whatever. So, but to be able to like, and people don't fucking do this, and then their lives are shit.
Yeah.
Their lives are shit because they won't recognize something and go, this is not going to change. Because and I can't change it. I can't fix this.
Yeah. You
got a lot of good in column A, but the thing in column B is irreparable. And I can't fucking stay in it. And I don't know how to fix it. You know, it's like alcoholics, drug addicts, just fucking assholes. Sometimes you go, you're an asshole. And you're not changing, and the longer you fucking stick with that shit, it's bad on you.
Yeah,
bad on you.
Absolutely.
Like you're digging yourself out, you're doing your thing.
Yeah,
you end up with somebody great. But I think that's the other thing is like when people, because you guys it was a good relationship. You're going to get married. There were a lot of good qualities. You ended up in a much better situation.
Oh my god!
But here's the thing. But it wasn't a terrible situation you were in. That's the thing that people don't see.
People could have stuck. I know a lot of people would have stuck it out. A lot of people.
Most people, because it wasn't just fucking awful. And that's the thing, though. People, you also have to realize like there is something even better waiting on the other side of it. Yeah. I fucking thought I'd throw some hope at the end of your fucking story.
That's bullshit.
Right?
Nobody wants to hear fucking...
They need it.
They love it. They love...
Listen.
Hey.
Why you...
Hey, listen to me.
Here's what I need you to do.
You get on the train. Okay?
Listen.
You get off at Murray Street.
Listen to me.
You transfer. You get on the E. You take it out.
Can I tell you something?
To Jameson. You get off at Jameson.
I'm listening.
Hey, you walk 4 blocks over to the bus.
Can I tell you something?
You get on a bus. You take it out to Shutter Island. Now you're in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and you're a star.
I want that to happen. I want that to happen. I want that to happen. Here's my problem. There's no train where I live, and it's not the 1800s. No. Shutter Island's been shut down. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, there it is. You can listen to...
Hey, we got a donation page up at this point. Go ahead and donate if you'd like to. At certain levels, you get some things. We still have a few of those posters left and T-shirts. Go for it.
It's all good.
Everything comes in a nice package.
And you can send us a nice email at walkingtheroom@gmail. You can go to the Facebook page, Walking the Room, Twitter, Walking the Room. You can Tumblr,
iTunes.
Walking the Room, iTunes.
Those iTunes things are genius. Go over there and read them.
We have
They're
an
great.
app, the Android app. I don't know if the iPhone one will be up yet, but so we got all kinds of things. Also, if you're trying to get people into the show, fucking burn a CD. Put your favorite segments on a fucking CD and give it to them.
Yeah. Exactly, and then send them to the glossary, and then apologize to them because
Apologize profusely.
Yeah, or also just realize you've lost a friend.
Glitter done.
Glitter done.
Too hard.